In previous class, you have learnt about different types of parts of a cell, which we call as cell membrane, cell wall, and cytoplasm and nucleus. Among all those, there are different organelles which we call as parts of the cell, which are mainly meant for performing all the activities inside the cell, which are essential for maintaining the life of the cell and make the cell in a functionable and active condition. So those parts of a cell which are helping the cell to maintain in a functionable and alive in a living condition, those we call as a cell organelles. Understood? Cell organelles means these are the different parts of the cell which are essential for maintaining the cell in a functionable and in an active condition. Those are different types. First of all, Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, mitochondria, plastids, lysosomes, vacuole and centrioles. These are generally present in all the eukaryotes, but these centrioles are present only in animal cell. These are absent in plant cell. Okay, these are common: endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, vacuole, lysosomes, mitochondria, ribosomes. These all common both in a plant as well as animal cell. But centrioles, these are found only in animals. It may be birds or any higher multicellular animal, including human beings. And these plastids, this is a important cell organelle present only in plant cell. Only this plastid, it is present in plants. This is essential for photosynthesis, to prepare the food, but it is absent in animal cell. Listen, plastids are present in plant cell and it includes all other cell organelles. All these are common, but except centriole. Okay, centrioles are present including all the cell organelles except plastids. Centrioles are present in animal cell. Understood? These are the cell parts. And now you will be learning about different cell organelles. In general, this is a diagram of a plant cell and it contains different organelles which are written in here. Outermost covering of the plant cell is cell wall and it is forming the protective covering. It is a non-living component and it contains phospholipids and it is mainly maintaining the cell shape and structure, and it will also form a surrounding covering. It will protect the cell from the external environment. Inner to this is cell membrane. It will cover the all inner cell contents and it will protect the inner cell contents from the environment. And next to this is other cell organelles which contains plastids. These are mainly meant for photosynthesis process, and these are the membrane bound cell organelles, means these are made up of a double layered structure. Similarly, this is rod shaped structure, inner irregular cristae are present. This structure we call as mitochondria. It is a main part of the cell which will provide the energy for the cell to carry out all the activities. And remaining other cell organelles are nucleus, which is meant for reproduction process, and it will transport the all that chromatin materials, genes, to its next generation, to continue its generation. And next to this is vacuole, this large component which we are telling, it is called as vacuole. It is mainly involved in a storage of food materials. Whatever the food is prepared in the plants, it is stored in vacuoles. These are also called as storage sacs. And next to that is small spherical structures. These are called as ribosomes. These are meant for protein synthesis. And endoplasmic reticulum. These are present in the surroundings of the nucleus. These are the extension of a nuclear membrane. And what is its function means? These are meant for preparing lipids and proteins. And these are again divided into two types. That is rough endoplasmic reticulum, RER and SER. RER means rough endoplasmic reticulum. Why it is called as rough means these endoplasmic reticulum is having a small circular particles which are attached to that. That is called as ribosomes. So those endoplasmic reticulum which have a ribosomes on its surface, those are called as rough endoplasmic reticulum, which in short we call as RER. Similarly, there is an endoplasmic reticulum which does not have ribosomes. These are only one layer, elongated structures. But these are called as smooth endoplasmic reticulum. These do not have ribosomes. And what is its function means? It is involved in a synthesis of lipids. So this is a endoplasmic reticulum. Similarly, Golgi apparatus. These are meant for transportation of whatever the food materials are prepared. These are like elongated structures which will store the sugar molecules, and these are also involved in the synthesis of another cell organelle which we call as lysosomes. Golgi apparatus, this was discovered by scientist Camillo Golgi, and these are meant for breaking down of sugar particles into simple forms, and these are meant for synthesis of cell membrane. That process we call as biogenesis. Means if any the cell membrane gets damaged inside the cell, that is again prepared by Golgi apparatus, and it is the main component of the cell, present both in the plant cell as well as in animal cell. Endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi apparatus. Understood? Next, mitochondria. It is also called as a storehouse of a cell, and it is mainly the cell organelle in which is involved in a cellular respiration. It will help the cell to prepare the energy molecule, and that energy molecule it is stored in the mitochondria. So it is also called as energy currency of a cell or a powerhouse of a cell. Next, ribosomes. These are involved in protein synthesis inside the cell. Lysosomes are another cell organelle which are little larger compared to the ribosomes. This spherical structure. These are suicide bags of a cell, because whatever the waste materials are present in the cell, that is removed or eliminated from the lysosomes. If more toxic chemicals are released inside the cell, those are also broken down and removed with the help of lysosomes. If at all that is not possible, these lysosomes contain the digestive enzyme, with the help of which it is responsible for breaking off the own cell. It will damages its own cell, and it will destroys and kills. So it is called as suicide bag of a cell. Vacuole is a storage sac. Means it will store the food materials, sugar molecules, whatever prepared in the cell. It is stored in this large cavity, that is called as vacuole. It is also called as storage sac. Next comes centrioles, which are present only in animal cell. These are mainly responsible for cell division during the reproduction process. Along with the nucleus, that centrioles also help in division of cell. This is about the different parts of a cell which are involved in maintaining the cell in a functionable and active conditions. Understood?